Alright guys, it's been a while since I made a video. So what I have here is my Chinese Grom Clone, and what I'm going to show you is I swapped the engine. That engine is a Zongshen 190 2 valve. It's actually a really decent engine. Alright, as you can see, I got this torn apart. Why, you may ask? Well, yesterday I had it running. When I was tuning, it was real rich, and I was like, oh, and it backfired. And when it backfired, it decided to break these little baby bolts off in there real bad in the cam. Also the cam chain down below, I don't know if it fell off or what, but I'm hoping it just fell off down below, so there's no damage in the bottom end, hopefully, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. What I have for this engine is I have an 00 Racing flywheel that advances better than the stock one, along with the 00 Racing stator, 00 Racing pickup. This Easy Start CDI with the rev limiter. So this is an adjustable rev limiter, so I think factory it's set at like 3,000 RPM, so like you can hold it wide open and it'll go ba 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 like a two-step. There's videos of guys doing it. So wiring this guy was pretty simple. Oh, and there's an 00 Racing rectifier that I have. So basically just kind of match up the colors, which is what I did originally, but I was like, I was kind of skeptical. I also put the gear indicator from the 125 in here, and like, look, like I was literally just testing, like that's not even bolted down tight. Like I was literally just starting the tuning process, and she was rich. I got to take it for one little ride, and I noticed like how rich it was, and I was like, I need to get this home. So I came back, I switched the needle position, I switched this carb came with a couple pilot jets and main jets, and I went right to the smallest sizes they had because it was like that. Yeah, and then I closed like everything up quite a bit, and it was still really rich. And I was doing some more tuning, and all of a sudden it backfired, and I just looked at my wife and I was like, uh-oh. Which I haven't like been doing a whole lot of videos. I've just been kind of doing my own thing. Like that Jeep, I just did rockers. It had the rocker and lifter issue where the bearings on the roller rocker wear out, and it just so just did that yesterday. That took like six hours. And actually this was Friday when this happened, so today's Sunday. So I'm just kind of gonna dig in, see what we got going on. But yeah. Alright, so I just cracked this. I didn't pull it off yet. Was there a little kiss right there? Did it kiss it? Did it bend it? Ugh. Yeah, so you can see how rich it was. It was really rich. That's my bad, right? Should have caught that earlier, but whatever. I'm just a guy. You guys can probably see better than I can at this point. I can't really get my head in there. Let's see, it would be the bottom one. Any damage to the piston? I don't see any. That looks good. Alright, can we just pull this guy off? There's there. Oof. Yeah, she got a little tore up. Well, now it's dirty too, but yeah, a little tore up. That was just sitting in there. I wonder what that's from. Cylinder still looks brand new. Just lots of fuel in there. Hi, Soren.
What are you doing?
So it looks like the cam chain just came off. Not a big deal. Doesn't look like a whole lot of damage on the bottom end here. Just that cam chain tensioner, which got a little twisted, but it's not that bad. I actually wonder how much this actually does on the bottom, or if it just basically rides on it. I think I have a left-handed drill bit small enough to get in the center. I don't think I have an easy out that small, but oh, and I put Loctite on them when I did the decompression spring upgrade. So that's fun. Yeah, I guess we'll try and get it out. Not looking too hot. As far as the bottom end, that's still great, which is no big deal. So I'm not super concerned about this, because when I ordered this engine, I also ordered the 4-valve head for the 212 and the 212 big bore kit. So really, I'm not that concerned. I would have liked to ride this until then, but yeah, I guess that's not in my cards. But little learning experience, I suppose, is you know, not too. Man, it only backfired like that once, so it wasn't even like. It sucks. What do you do? Right, how do these come out? These just press out? Or you pull them out? Or what? Guess I'll have to look into that. But, yeah, valves look decent still. That one's still open. It might be on. Yeah, so that one's starting to open, that one's starting to close. So they're both kind of open. Yep, big suck. Alright, put a bag over this, bag up all my parts, and maybe try and work on that head, get those bolts out, upgrade them. But if not, it'll sit until that 212 kit comes in. But that's all I got for you guys today. Really, thanks for watching. You know, I was kind of debating on whether I should post this because it's like, oh, fail, you suck at it. But really, I'm just a normal guy doing it, man. You know, like whatever, trial and error, R&D, as some would say. And that's part of it, right? That's part of life. This breaking stuff. But you know, what separates a lot of people is the putting it back together, and you know, striving in your failures. So if you guys have a project that's broken and you're like, oh, I messed up on it, share an experience, man. I'd love to hear it. I always comment back, unless you're like some weird OnlyFans girl that is commenting on every video. But yeah, so real life happens. Things go wrong. Whenever they do, just rise up, right? You know, sometimes you break some bolts in a cam. Other times you get to crank wheelies in third gear. Today is the crappier of those 2 days. So another thing is, right away I went and ordered the 30 mil carb, which is a little big for this engine in my opinion. I think a 28 would be better for this engine, but I knew I was getting the 212 kit right away, so I was like, might as well just do this and then jet it small. Well, yeah. All in all, it's okay, right? It's like $200 for the big bore kit, which I already planned on putting in anyway. So, really, the only thing bad about it is time. With that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Come back for more. Let's see what else happens to this thing. Can we blow it up again?